Something I love hearing about a sales team. I love hearing a sales team that defines its culture, its behaviors, how it'll succeed, and why it exists. And when people get aligned in their behaviors and their team norms, and they go excel as a group. I see high-performing reps that have gratitude. I see high-performing reps that are in the field serving other people. So continually knocking, training, and selling with people that they've brought out. I see a dedication or a responsibility to people that they recruit to put them first in all situations and to serve them as a leader. The best thing about a new rep is how happy they are. They're not jaded, they're not selfish, they haven't learned any bad habits, they're completely raw and untapped talent. They've been given a gift that they don't even know exists. And through the process of training, mentorship, and leadership, they're able to express that gift in a way that financially benefits them far beyond what they were expecting. Something that I like to do for an individual rep is I do pride myself that if somebody calls me, no matter what position they are in the company, no matter how long they've been selling, if they're the best, if they're the worst, I'll take their call. I'll listen to what they have to say. I'll give my honest and truest feedback. I know that the hardest thing starting out as the industry is finding an identity that matches the occupation that we're in. Our identity at times is untethered or unknown. And so the number one question that I get from new reps is, how do I get started? Who do I need to be to make this process happen? And so when I get that question, I tell every rep the same thing, is all the best ideas in the world, all the best ideas in sales have been put into a sea for you of books, of podcasts, of accessible material. I challenge people to go to the sea of ideas and to build an identity that, one, they're proud of, two, they can be successful with, and three, that they can sustain. And when they build an identity around those three core ideas, they're able to become consistent. And to me, being consistent in this industry is the most underrated human attribute to a sales team. I don't necessarily push so hard to help a sales team. I think that if you're in a position of leadership or mentorship, that it's your responsibility to move things forward. So for instance, if you ask somebody to come work for you, it's table stakes to help them. It's what you're supposed to do. It's your responsibility to fulfill on the promise of you asking them to come work for you. There's an exchange of value between the employer and the employee, if you want to call it that, in the relationship. And the employer is to provide daily and continual value to the employee. Good companies are made of great people, and good companies fail when they forget that. A person is not a means to an end. The person is the end in themselves, and they're what's worth investing in. So when you say, if I want to help a sales team or I want to help an individual, I don't look at it in those terms. I just look as, how can I give enough of my honest and earnest time to make the biggest deposit and investment into those people that I promise an opportunity to.